I will build the most beautiful house.
No, my house will be more beautiful.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Can I show you how to build the most beautiful house? The house which is structured on the pillars of Islam and faith? Let's learn these pillars to build our beautiful house in the Jannah.
Are you ready to build your beautiful house in the Jannah, in the heaven? Let's get started. But let me ask you a question before we start. What is the main thing that we need to join any house? Of course, the key of the house. So, the key of our house here is الشهادة. الشهادة, a very simple form, consists of two sentences. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. You bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and His messenger and last messenger is Prophet Muhammad. Any disbeliever want to join the Islam religion, he must say the form of ash-shahada. He must believe in the oneness of Allah and worship Him only. So, by doing that, you took the first step already in the Islam religion. But is Islam about only shahadatain? Saying shahadatain to bear witness that there is no God but Allah? Of course no. We need to prove that. But how we prove that? Let's see. The first pillar is actually the second one. The second one is as-salah, the prayer. Prayers, Muslims must perform them 5 times a day in specific times. We have dawn, al-fajr, al-dhuhr, the early afternoon, al-asr, the late afternoon, and al-maghrib at the sunset, and al-isha at the night. 5 prayers. Every Muslim must perform them in their times and must perform them consistently. Why? Why Salah is very important. Salah, it's very, very important. Prophet Muhammad said, As-Salah is the difference between us and the disbelievers. So, if you make the all good deeds, but you do not perform Salah, I don't guarantee the Jannah to you. As-Salah is the first thing that Muslims ask about it at the Day of Judgment. If your prayer is good, your Islam, inshallah, is good. So, this is the second pillar of Islam. The third one is az-zakah. Az-zakah, it's amount of money we give to charity organizations or to the poor people directly to help them buy their essential needs, not just essential needs, to live the life like us. We give them money to buy everything they need to live life like us. So we must pay zakah in its time, and there is a difference between sadaqah and zakah. We inshallah talk about that later in details. But az-zakah is obligation for every Muslim, poor or rich. Okay? Let's move to the fourth pillar. The fourth pillar is as-sawm. As-siyam, the fasting. Muslims perform as-siyam a month in the whole year, which شهر Ramadan month. And this month is very, very beautiful month. And we must prevent ourselves from specific things like food, drink, sex, and saying the rude words. As you know, this month honored because the Quran revealed in this month. And this month has the most beautiful night in the year, which is the night of Laylatul Qadr. This night is very, very beautiful. The peace which Muslims feel in this night deserve guys to be a Muslim, really. And any good deed you do in this night, Allah duplicate it. Like if you did this deed for 80 years, imagine how many hasanat you gain from such a small deed you do in this night. And let's now move to the last pillar of Islam, Al-Hajj. It's an obligation for the Muslims who have the power to perform it. I'm talking here about the ability to perform Al-Hajj, the ability here in money and health. If you have good health and you have enough money to perform Al-Hajj, so Al-Hajj here it's an obligation. You must perform it. But if you don't have enough money, and you have a healthy issue, it's okay. So let's revise the all pillars we have learned.
شهادة أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمد رسول الله إقامة الصلاة إيتاء الزكاة وصوم رمضان وحج البيت من استطاع إليه سبيلا بني الإسلام على خمسة أركان في الدين صوم وصلاة وزكاة حج والشهادتين شهادة أن لا إله إلا الله وأن محمد رسول الله إقامة الصلاة إيتاء الزكاة وصوم رمضان وحج البيت من استطاع إليه سبيلا.
So guys, now we have learned the 5 pillars of Islam. Let's now move to the pillars of Iman to beautify our house. We can't leave our house on just the pillars. We need to build the walls and roof and stairs to build and to beautify our house. By achieving these pillars, you upgrade your Iman. You move from just being a Muslim to being a believer sincerely, to believe sincerely from your heart that there is no God but Allah, to believe in His angels, His books, and let's see. First thing to believe or to upgrade your Iman is to believe in Allah. Of course, you believe in Allah. You bear witness that there is no God but Him, but I mean Him to believe in His power. Allah is the only one in this whole world who can protect you, who can provide you with the provision you need, who can take care of you, who can give you anything you need. And we must know the attributes and the names of Allah to know Him more and to believe in Him more and more. The second pillar is believing in His angels. Allah created many creatures in this world: animals, humans, jinn, angels, and many plants, many creatures we know, and there are many creatures we don't know, we don't recognize them yet. So why Allah mentioned the angels and He didn't mention like the animals or anything else from the creatures? You know that the angels, Allah created them from the light, and angels are so special to Allah because Allah created them only to worship Him. Some groups of angels, Allah created them only to worship Him day and night. But us, Allah gave us desire to make everything we need, and not just to have Allah gave us minds to think and to choose and to decide. But angels, they have no desire, and Allah created them to worship Him only. So at the day of judgment, when the angels see the face of Allah, they say, ما عبدناك حق عبادتك. We didn't worship you as we should. Imagine. So we must believe in them. The next two pillars are believing in the messengers and the holy books. Allah sent many messengers before Prophet Muhammad. By the way, do you know how many messengers mentioned in the Quran? If you know, write the number of them in the comment section. Let's talk about these two pillars, believing in the holy books and the messengers. As I said, Allah sent many messengers before Prophet Muhammad, and everyone had a mission. The main mission for all of them is to lead people or to make people recognize the God and to worship Him only, not the idols. And Allah sent some books with some specific prophets, the Rusul. And these books are Al-Quran, Allah sent Al-Quran to Prophet Muhammad, Al-Injil to Prophet Isa, Al-Tawrah to Prophet Musa, and we, inshallah, know more about them, inshallah, later. Next pillar is believing in the Day of Judgment, the Day of Resurrection. Allah will send our spirits to all again, so we come back again to life for Al-Hisab, for the judgment. Allah will judge everyone for every single deed he did in the dunya, good or bad. And inshallah, as Muslim, if we committed to the straight path and if we did the good deeds that Allah asked us to do, inshallah, we'll go to the paradise. But the disbelievers, those who didn't make any good deeds in dunya, who didn't believe in the oneness of Allah, and for those who was believing in another God, those people, unfortunately, will go to the hell. The last pillar we must believe in is the divine decree, bad or good. You all guys, you must be sure that Allah is making everything right to us. Even if it looks bad. No, Allah didn't make anything bad for us. Allah makes everything good. So please make sure that Allah is showing the correct path and the perfect path to you. What about beautifying our house more and more by saying some dhikr, by saying Subhanallah wa bihamdi, Subhanallah al-Azim. By saying the dhikr, many palms and trees will be planting for you, inshallah, in the paradise. Now, let's revise the pillars of Iman. You listen carefully.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ليس البر أن تولوا وجوهكم قبل المشرق والمغرب ولكن البر من آمن بالله واليوم الآخر والملائكة والكتاب والنبيين